Okay, now, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Astroteric TV. Well, once again, rocking with yours truly, owner of the Emerald Tablets. However, today, pardon me, truly now, y'all gonna hear this whole video. But today, I wanted to speak on Falklands Law. Falklands Law will be the law that says you can make a decision by not making a decision. Now, some people will tell you that, you gotta either make a decision or you hurry up and make a decision. This is for those times that are very, very confusing. Life or death situations sometimes. Or just times where, you want to play with the universe. Like, you might have this person want to be in a relationship with you. This person want to be in a relationship with you. I'm going to explain how Falklands Law works. Because the only way you can get the law to work for you is by having patience. Now, suppose you got a really hard decision to make. Just we're gonna give a hypothetical example. Back to the relationship shit. Suppose you got, if you're a female, just whoever you want, whatever. Just suppose you got two people, this person want to be in a relationship with you, right? Now, some people is like, oh, you might think that this person, or you might, if you equally like the people, then it's going to naturally be hard for you to make a decision. So, when you add in Falklands Law, the decision of no decision, some people will call it a mind game or whatnot, but at the end of the day, we know life is a game. So what you'll do is, you'll make no decision by saying, hey, listen, I know you want to be in a relationship with me, but I don't think I'm ready for a relationship right now. And you try the same thing to the other person. Now, the way this law is going to wind up working is the more patient you be, you create an anticipation and anxiety in both of your suitors. So while you're patiently waiting, just saying, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship, not only are you creating anticipation in yourself to see how it's going to go, but you're creating anticipation within your suitors, because one may get mad, like, oh, what you mean you don't want to be in a relationship? You got the other one who might not really want a relationship. He just might have thought that that's what he or she may have thought that that's what they needed to tell you in order to be in presence of your energy. And so they just led with relationship. Or you might have seemed like the type of girl where they was like, you know what? Yeah, this is the Rashid relationship type. And they could possibly be wrong. We could all be wrong in every situation. But what's gonna happen is, you'll have one person, one of those two parties, eventually quit before the other. Because the world isn't, as much as it's abundant, two things cannot exist within one space harmoniously unless that space is agreed upon. All parties have to, that's why a polygamous relationship can work. If you got one woman and two men, or one, if they agree on it, they can do that. But if it's not agreed upon, then it's always gonna look to one of the parties as if you have something hanging in the background, as if, hey, look, that's a third wheel. And I don't think we needed a third wheel. I thought we was a bike. I didn't want to be a tricycle. Get homie out the back. Who the fuck is that nigga? Like, you feel me? But yeah. And since I also said I was going to give you guys Murphy's Law, I'm going to just go ahead and get that to y'all right now in this video. Now, Murphy's Law. Excuse me. Now let's just bust it down some more. Murphy's Law. Yeah, back to Murphy's Law. When it comes to Murphy's Law says that anything that has the chance of happening, and we know that through God, all things are possible. Murphy's Law says that anything that can happen will happen. So, if you live to be 100 years old, hypothetically speaking, and you can definitely live to 100 years old, it's just me as a 30-some-odd-year-old man, I'm speaking as if I got 70 more years to go, correct? In those 70 years, every time I walk up a flight of steps or down a flight of steps, I'll risk the chance of falling. Every time I walk, I risk the chance of falling. It's not a person on this earth who hasn't fallen, who hasn't fell, who doesn't know what it's like to actually, bust their ass. Feel me? Trip over a rock or something. We all have had that happen to us. Why? Because Murphy's Law says the more times that you walk, the more chances you take slipping. Now, if you actually learned how to walk sitting down, watching everybody else, and got up and only walked one time and never walked again, then you couldn't have fell. But however, we all know that people don't just get up and walk once. And we're also creatures of habit. So if you were willing to do it once, you're willing to do it again. Unless you change your moral compass, re-evolve your spirit into a higher standard in being to where you have the willpower to not do what you were once willing to do. You feel me? I just wanted to make sure I got that out to y'all. I just want to make sure I gave that to y'all. Falklands Law, Murphy's Law. And no, these are not part of the 50 laws, the 50 universal laws. There are plenty of laws, plenty. There's laws of nature, the laws of nature, the 50 universal laws, there's man-made laws, there's esoteric laws. And we will definitely, as time goes on, be diving into those. Because I can feel it. I can feel that y'all really enjoy getting this knowledge. Besides the fact that us as black people, we need it. This knowledge is needed because this is our earth, this is our planet. And a lot of us fail to realize and understand that. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Until next time.